Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, obviously. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Just so you guys know, you could buy an authentic Ripple XRP poster designed by me personally on my website. It will be the first link down in the description, and also it will be linked in the comments below as well. So if you guys do want something like that, you guys could go check it out right now and go buy one. So today we are going to be discussing the entire crypto market as well as XRP, but lately, things have been looking good in the market. We have been up for quite a bit. Now we are pushing into Sunday, so who knows what is really going to happen. We could have a little bit more green in the market before a major drop, but I am expecting some sort of pullback happening very soon. With XRP, that could bring us down to, who knows, 55 cents, 50 cents maybe. We could go even lower. Now, we do know that this week coming up is going to be the monthly close. Obviously, that will be on the weekend, but things are getting interesting in the market as we do boil up in price. A lot of people are very bullish. Me personally, I am very bullish as well, but I do know that we could be expecting a slight pullback very, very soon. So keep an eye out on that, guys. But nonetheless, I still think that we are going to range for a massive pump later on this year. Now, obviously, that will probably be at the end of August into September, as I've been talking about for quite some time. So let's jump into some news. So first off, we're going to talk about Quant or QNT a little bit, and then we're going to jump into the XRP content. So if you guys haven't been holding QNT, or if you guys don't hold QNT, I should say, definitely look into it. And I don't say it just because, I obviously like it or anything like that. It's just the fact that QNT is going to be a special gem to hold for the long-awaited future. This is like getting into Bitcoin at about $70. I believe that it's at $70 at least right now. I don't know if it pumped at all. I haven't really been looking at the price action on it lately. So yeah, we did pump up a little bit. We're at almost $86. We could be getting a slight pullback on this. So, if you want to DCA in or so, you can. But this one is very special. It's a very undervalued gem as well. Only 20,000 holders right now. We are extremely early, guys. Also, we got some news regarding QNT, possibly working with Amazon. We do see here, so it turns out Amazon Science only follows one crypto company, QNT. Now, this is obviously in regards to the idea of pretty much Amazon getting into blockchain technology, as I did make a video on it yesterday. This would be very interesting to see. I could see QNT being a big competitor for a lot of assets out there, especially with something like Amazon. I think Amazon could benefit greatly with QNT, which, who knows? It'll be very interesting to see what actually happens with this. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Now, I know that a lot of you guys will probably be throwing your phones, closing your laptops, pretty much disconnecting the modem, because this is really going to pretty much angry you guys. So we do see here, this is from Johnny Dean. He says, regulators also put their own financial interests ahead of public's interest, like giving a speech where Ethereum is given clarity while your law firm is invested in it, or One River invests $1 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and 2 months later you file a case against XRP and join One River. So let's listen into this.
Both brokers and advisors may receive payments from others for recommending particular investments. These payments can give the financial professional an incentive to recommend one product over another. Our rules governing brokers and investment advisors recognize that these conflicts exist and clearly prohibit both brokers and investment advisors from putting their interests ahead of your interests. But knowing that your financial professional can have these types of conflicts and asking him or her about them can help you make better choices.
Wow. So isn't that funny, right? So he's talking about how the SEC is protecting you against basically, financial interest in the market, and, if they are bad or good, whatever. And he literally rug pulled us. It's actually absolutely disgusting. this angers me personally, just because like this is so shameful for Clayton Hinman, SEC, everything, right? We even see it, right? Shame on you, Clayton Hinman and SEC Gov officials who don't fight for fair financial incentives that may conflict with your interest and putting their interest ahead of your interest. Ripple team and XRP investors would like you to practice what your PR preaches, and this is exactly what we've been talking about. I've discussed, One River. We talked about how much they were investing into Bitcoin and Ethereum right before they filed this lawsuit against XRP. You know why they filed this lawsuit against XRP? Because they know what's coming, right? They know exactly what is going to be happening. For me personally, I think that at some point in time, we are going to see it very soon as well. We are going to have a utility token like XRP that is going to flip the switch, if you will, and run past all these other altcoins and become the number one spot in this market. Yeah, sure, this might be called a cryptocurrency market, but soon we will be in a utility market. And I've talked about this. I've discussed this closely with a lot of individuals, and it's going to happen. So obviously they knew this was going to happen. They are fearful of XRP. They want to control it. They don't want it to see the light of day, and they know that it's going to put a huge risk on their major assets that they are holding right now. So that is why they want to control it. Now, I personally am not the only one who thinks this. When we come over here, right, we do see here events in 2021 that are building the momentum for this Bitcoin bull run. El Salvador makes Bitcoin legal tender, 56% of Bitcoin mining reportedly renewable, Amazon looking into cryptocurrency payments, Twitter wants to introduce Bitcoin for the variety of features. And there's even more, right? Even if we click here, right, we could see a lot more. China ban mining, miners relocate looking for renewable energy, further decentralizing mining. It's actually funny that that is here because 40% is still owned by the U.S. We see, influencers are buying Bitcoin. SpaceX owns Bitcoin. Multiple Bitcoin companies become unicorns. Lightning infrastructure nodes expanding. Whatever. Like there's so much. Like look at how much information this individual put. And it's funny because Johnny Deaton says here, right? It is without question or debate that all other coins continue to be tied to Bitcoin. Of course, dominance. One day there will be a decoupling, and utility or the lack of thereof, will determine each coin's fate. That day is not today. I'm optimistic we have a big run up before the true bear market. And I do agree with them. I do think that we are going to see a massive bull run this year. But also, I love the idea that he not only included the decoupling with utility, but also the idea that if you lack it, if your asset lacks utility, it will determine your coin's fate. And this is true, right? Dogecoin will probably survive because it is becoming an F asset on Flare, but there's a lot of assets that still don't have utility that are still in the top 50. And I've discussed how they will be basically replaced, or they will be gone, or they just won't be, comparable to the top 25 assets at least, right? Because utility is going to drive value in crypto. I discussed this with a lot of individuals in my Discord. I've discussed it with a lot of people on Twitter as well. And, for me personally, I think utility is the future of all markets. I think at some point in time, cryptocurrency will basically shadow the stock market. And I do think that that is going to be happening within this decade. I think that we surpass the stock market's overall market cap, and I think that utility, once it's actually driving the prices of crypto, that's going to unlock the idea that all these individuals that think market cap matters, that market cap is so important, oh, the circulating supply is way too much on XRP, so it can't hit X amount of dollars. Those individuals are going to be the ones that are crying, wishing that they pretty much realize the potential that crypto has, because crypto is delivering endless potential for a lot of individuals. This is where generational wealth is made, is in utility tokens, because they are going to be the future of crypto. You guys already heard about, if you invested $5 into Bitcoin back in 2009, you would be a billionaire or whatever. A lot of those, statements that come out, obviously my statement was, exaggerated, but A lot of those statements that come out are the narrative for the beginning of crypto. But what's beginning right now is this massive utility switch that we're going to be seeing, where we do see XRP, we see QNT, ALBT, a lot of these assets that are going to run massively, replace Bitcoin basically, if you will, for the number one spot, and that is where the true value will be unlocked. That is where we look at $1.4 trillion for the total market cap. That will basically be the market cap for one asset in this space, and a lot of people seem to disbelieve this, but if you have been in crypto long enough and you guys are bullish on crypto for the extent of utility and utilization overall in the world, then you would understand the potential behind a lot of these assets, even like XRP, which I've talked about. XRP, I've talked about how we can get to $100 to $1,000 for XRP realistically too. I'm not gonna Riddler it and say, hey, Mr. Poll uploaded a picture of $100 bill. That's it. We're going to $100. No, it's actually statistical math, statistics behind it as well. And if you guys want to go watch that video, you guys can. And that is why I believe in a lot of these assets, because XRP is going to be unlocking a ton of value. QNT again is going to unlock a ton of value. AOBT, a lot of these assets are going to unlock a ton of value. So definitely pay attention to crypto. Definitely consider watching out and, paying attention to what's happening, even in the news, even in finance, right? Finance is the biggest thing. The news doesn't really matter too much. It's all kind of push narrative, but always watch finance, because finance is where dreams are made. Finance is where generational wealth is made, and finance is where financial freedom is made. So definitely keep your eye out. Guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on if you guys do more free content. Like I said, follow me on Twitter and also join the free Discord down in the description below. If you guys do want to purchase one of those posters, you guys are more than welcome to. You guys aren't obligated to. If you guys just want to check it out, you guys always could. Links are down there as well. Thank you all for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.